For those of you who have never solved the Rubik's Cube before in your life, it may seem like the hardest thing ever or whatever. But I'm here to tell you that that's not the case. And if you don't believe me, watch this video. Okay, so step 1 is the cross. So you might notice that, okay, if I was to pull apart at these corners, you could see that these two colours clearly cannot separate, and it's the same for these two colours. So this will always be blue, white and blue, and white, blue and red. Anyway, so it's the same like that for every single edge piece. So you also need to look edge and corner piece. These three colours are always going to be the same, and these two colours are always going to be the same. And if you see, there are centre pieces, and no matter what moves we do, these cannot move from their colour pattern. So basically, for solving the cross, so first off, that piece is already solved. But then, all we need to do is match it to one of its centres, and then on the side, and then move it up. So for this one, move it down to yellow, then move it to green, and then put it into the white layer. But sometimes you can get cases like this. In this case, what you need to do is put it next to one of the centres, move it to the white, and then fix any cross pieces that you have moved in the process. Step 2. So here, I'm going to show you what this second step should look like. Should look like this. Okay, so this is when we get the corner pieces involved. Move it between two of its centres. So I'm going to teach you two very important algorithms, and you're going to remember this, okay? Right side up, top to the left, right side down, top to the right. And then the same on the left side. Left side up, top to the right, left side down, top to the left. These are called the sexy moves. So anyway, so basically what you want to do is move a corner piece between two of its centres, and then do the four moves that are over here. So if it's like this, you want to do the left four moves. And then for this, you also want to do the left four moves. Here, if it's like pointing, if white is pointing to the white, where like none of these two colours are white, then you do the right four moves. Sometimes you can get cases like this where the corner is pointing up. In that case, just repeat any of the four moves 3 times, and then it should be in the bottom like that. You have completed the second step. Okay, so the third step is solving the second layer. So what you want to do is find an edge piece that is not yellow, because that will be the only edge pieces that are left. Like this has yellow on it, this has yellow on it, etc. There were all the yellow ones, and you can't find a single white one because that's in the cross. So basically, you want to match it to the colour that is on this side. And if it's on, and so that clearly goes there. So what you want to do is move, in this case, is move it away to the left 4 moves. Rotate it, right hand 4 moves. I'm going to try and find. Alright, so this one goes there. So you take it to the left, right hand 4 moves, go over here, and then do the left hand 4 moves. And then just do something like that until it's solved. I need to do that up slightly. Anyway, this is when we get to the final layer, and this is where some people may freak out, but don't worry, if you're following exactly what I'm saying, you shouldn't have any issues. So if you get a singular yellow line on top, you will have an edge piece facing you. Turn the front clockwise, do the right hand 4 moves, and then undo the front turn. If you have one of these, you hold it at this angle, turn the front layer once, some 4 moves, and then you get to something like this. However, you can get a dot case. In this case, you want to just do front face clockwise, right hand 4 moves, undo that, then you get the yellow case into you get the L case, because we call that shape L, and then you get to a line, and then you get the cross solved. Right, so now we need to permute the edges, which means get all the edges to their corresponding spot. So find an edge that is in it, that can go in its spot, like this one. Then right side up, top to the left, right side down, top to the left, right side up, top twice, and right side down. In this case, because we had only one of them solved, and then that one is just perfect. So this is a perfect pattern. Basically only one is solved, and that's meant to go over there. So what then first 4 moves does is, basically these two are 2 away from their correct spot, but this is going to stay here if you finish the algorithm. Anyway, that's solved. And if you just get 2 opposite, then just do it once, and then you should be fine. And then here we're going to permute the corners, getting all of them into their right spot. It will be hard to tell this at first, but once you practice a lot, you will get the hang of it. So, ideally you want one corner in its correct spot. In this case, we don't have any corners in their correct spot, so this is what you do. Right side up, top to the right, left side up, top to the left, right side down, top to the right, left side down, top, and then just fix any corners that are broken. And what you want to do, if you do have a corner permuted or in the correct spot, is you put it right here. And then you do the same algorithm over and over again until all the corners are in the correct spot. Now here people freak out, but if you do exactly what I say, you won't end up freaking out. So just do one of the corners that isn't oriented correctly. Do the 4 moves I taught you earlier until it's in the correct spot, and you have to complete the 4 moves. And then here you have to do it 4 times. And then you've solved it. And also, you have to only move the bottom layer. Let me show you what happens if, first off, you don't finish the 4 moves. You don't end up solving it. That's why it's very important you finish it. And then if you move, and if you rotate, you have to restart again. Like here, I don't know what you're meant to do. Oh, never mind, I do. But yeah, as long as you finish this advice to the letter, you should be able to solve your first Rubik's Cube. Please, if you're a pro, please verify that this information is correct, because it should be. And happy solving. And the reason why I made this video was I first put out a poll of what I should make next, and this is was the most requested, okay? At least at the last time I checked. But yeah, if you don't end up solving, you've either made an impossible situation, like twisting the corner, which I can't even do because I'm not strong enough. Yeah, I'm actually not strong enough. Or this cube is just too tight. But yeah. If you learn how to solve this, then this is a perfect way to go and watch every single cubing video in my cubing playlist. And then, yeah, just kidding. You don't have to do that. There's like 54 videos in that. But yeah. If you're struggling to solve the Rubik's Cube, hopefully if you followed this advice perfectly, you would have solved it. And it will take a lot of practice to get this down. It took me a bunch of times to get it down, but yeah, it does end up being quite fun. Anyway, that's enough from me in today's video. If you enjoy this video, subscribe and like the video if you haven't already, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.